we will get back to what we did yesterday and what's going on in our lives because right
Who cares
now,
about us?
the star of the Happy Time Murders. Yes, it's a puppet movie about murders.
Yes,
and it's
my kind of puppet movie.
Very rated R, and you know it's going to be hilarious because Melissa McCarthy is in that movie, and she's on the phone with us right now to kick off the show. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, good morning.
Your first interview of the day. Your very first interview of the day, so we get you nice and fresh.
It's true.
Unless you woke up in a bad mood.
It's true. The next one, I'll be a wreck. Yeah. It all goes downhill.
I hope you're not on the West Coast, because if you're on the West Coast, it's way too early to be up right now, Melissa.
No, I'm in Georgia.
Okay.
Oh, what are you
I'm
doing?
a weird AM person anyway.
Yeah? What time do you usually
I'm
wake up?
shooting in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, we love Atlanta.
Like an old man, like 5.
Yeah, you eat dinner with the old people like at 4 p.m.?
I really do. I'm like the one like knocking on the door being like, why aren't you open for dinner? And then my husband's like, because it's 4 and it's weird.
Now, before all you parents that are waking up right now eating breakfast with your kids, maybe you're already in the car headed to school.
Yeah.
Before you start getting excited about this movie because it has puppets in it, here's Melissa to tell you why you should probably just take your girlfriends and your guy friends and have a grown-ups night out.
Yeah, this is definitely a grown-up movie. I mean, it's about murder and like the seedy side of L.A. and drugs, which is mostly really sugar. In this case, puppets are addicted. They have a sugar issue.
Oh.
But it's definitely not a kids movie, but it's really funny and definitely a good time for like a group or like, you know, to go with your other adult friends. Kids should never hear puppets say what these puppets say.
Well, there's usually in every story, there's a love situation.
Yeah.
Is there any like human puppet
And they call
love?
it puppet love.
There's quite a bit actually. Weirdly, I don't want to give anything away, but Bill Beretta, who plays the lead puppet, is he gets frisky a couple of times, and then towards the end, he actually has there's a bit of a blooming love story for him and Maya Rudolph. So.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, Maya Rudolph's in it.
I'm telling you,
It's so weird when you're. Oh my God, she's so funny as always. Not that that's surprising, but yeah, it was so wild working with the puppets. You just end up even after we cut, you end up talking to them, having full conversations, and then you feel like a jerk because you realize oh my God, I'm sorry, there's a human standing behind the puppet, but I've been talking to a wolf. You end up continuing to chat with the puppet itself.
Yeah.
It's slightly crazy, but everybody does it. Every single person that came into work was like, I feel bad. I keep talking to the puppet and not the person behind it.
But they stay in character and talk to you when you speak to the puppet?
Always.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird.
Melissa, so you basically found yourself treating the puppets like the stars, and then the people that actually had the hand in the puppet and doing the whole voices, you treated them like yuck.
Yeah, garbage.
Well, no, they just kind of what they do, and they're so incredible about it. And because they've done so many things with kids, and it's just part of the process, they really do just go away. They'll sink down behind, they'll look away, and they put the puppets front and center. And it's a really strange thing, but you just end up being I had a full conversation about what I cooked last night with a puppet on someone's arm instead of lovely Alice, whose arm is straight up in the air dying.
People don't give enough credit to puppeteers.
No,
Because
they don't.
Melissa, I was in the puppet ministry when I was in the youth department.
Now you just bragging, Kelly.
And it's hard. Getting the mouth to move with your hand at the same time.
Fingers.
It's very difficult.
It's physically hard. It is really hard. It's really hard, and they're amazing performers too, because all the puppeteers in this, which Brian Henson was, a huge advocate for, he's like, the performer and the puppeteer has to be the voice of it and the actual character. It's part of what they do, and it's so physically challenging. I mean, you think about just keeping your arm. I mean, it sounds funny, but keeping your arms up that long, all the motion. Sometimes there's 2 and 3 people smushed together with one is the right arm, one's the left arm, one's the body. And these 3 or sometimes 4 people are all manipulating this puppet to make it look, like one little puppet moving around. And it's so physically challenging. I couldn't believe it. It was pretty fascinating to watch.
I've had my puppet in my arm for the length of this interview, 5 minutes, Melissa.
He
McCarthy.
really has.
And my arm is tired right now. I don't know how y'all did it.
I know. Think if you had to hold it above your head, because a lot of times they're below us on the stage is raised.
Yeah, all the
Right.
blood
So they have to
rushes
hold
out of
it,
your arm.
like, all the way up, stretching.
Oh my God.
Well, we should say that.
Try that for like 3 hours.
Okay, I'll do it for the rest of the interview.
Yeah,
Melissa
do that,
McCarthy.
Al.
All morning now.
Yeah, and you mentioned Brian Henson. That is Jim Henson's son.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you've got the Muppets blessing all over this movie.
It's not Muppets. I don't want to get into that, but
Oh, yeah.
because that's a whole
Puppets.
different thing.
Puppets.
But it's like puppets.
Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to bring up sore subject.
Skip that whole lineage there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally
Yeah, we knew that. Sorry about that.
It's all downhill from here today. Yeah.
You're our first interview of the day as well, so we're a
Yeah.
little rusty.
that arm up.
That's a nice
Your
connection.
punishment is you've got to keep that arm up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
it's
Al.
still-
Yeah,
it's still up.
Melissa's watching on Kid
Yeah.
TV
It's
right
almost
now.
like you're watching me because I let my arm fall a little bit, and you said that.
Hey, Melissa, did your kids already go back to school? Because I know you're in Atlanta shooting right now. So did you miss the first day of school?
No. I'm going back next week to do the first day of school with them. So we're literally packing up and getting ready to do that.
Oh, see,
Yeah, it's first day of school. I think all the kids are back in Atlanta, but we're not back yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we don't get to go take our kids to school, Melissa.
Because of our
Do
jobs.
you think you could talk to our boss for next year?
I know with the time.
Yeah, I think that's
I know.
inhumane.
What did you say? I'm so sorry.
No, you should talk to our boss and see if you could get us off next year so we could go do what you get to do.
Done.
Yeah.
I would love to. Done. Consider it done. It won't work, but I'll do it.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to put in a call, Melissa.
No, that never hurts.
Hey, and congratulations on your Emmy for the Sean Spicer character you had.
Oh, thanks.
Have you had any run-ins with Sean Spicer? Because he actually seems like he took it pretty well.
I have not. No. As close as I've gotten to Sean Spicer is me in prosthetics, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably better that way, huh,
I
Melissa?
think it would be awkward.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I'm good with how it is.
And I heard you won a dance battle against J-Lo at Ellen's birthday party.
I can assure you I did not win it.
Oh, come on, Melissa.
got crowd vote.
I was about to say.
No.
You were the crowd favorite.
Oh my God. No, she's. Oh no, it's like she's so good, and like all these people were dancing, and something breaks in my brain, and I'm terrible at a party.
Oh my
I
God.
always think I have to really dance as hard as I can, and my husband's always like, just can't you just dance and then come off the floor? I'm like, apparently not.
I'm addicted.
Apparently not.
I
I've got to
can just-
push it to a dance battle.
I can just imagine that moment when you realize I am standing on the dance floor with freaking Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah,
a fly girl.
I'm going in.
Gosh. Dream come
then-
true.
That's what goes through my head. I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I have one shot at this.
Go for
I
it.
have one shot, and I'm going to, it's also 2 scotches in, so it wasn't my best decision making, but
Oh, two
I
drink
still
Melissa.
loved it. She's so fun that she, what's that?
No, 2 drink Melissa. That's what we call our girl Kelly when
Yeah.
she has 2 drinks. She does
Drinks,
anything.
watch out.
Yeah.
It's true. Just happens. I can't help it.
Well, look, Melissa, we hope you have awesome interviews today, and we appreciate you kicking off our show this morning.
Okay.
Make sure you check out the Happy Time Murders in theaters this Friday, August 24th. Go check it out.
Get a sitter. Don't take the kids.
Yeah, make it a girl's night out, a guy's night out, and go
Right.
laugh a bunch and enjoy these crazy puppets.
Thanks.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thanks,
Melissa.
you guys. Have a great day.